Next, in the sky, in the daytime we can see sun. So in the night time we can see in the sky. At night we can see moon also. Moon and stars, isn't it? Yes. So now we will learn about the moon. Moon. The moon. The moon is much nearer to the earth than the sun. Sun is somewhat far away from us, but moon is much nearer to the earth. It is smaller than the sun. Yes, sun is very large, hot ball we learned. But moon is smaller than sun. Moon is smaller. Okay, it is smaller than the sun. Moon is smaller than the sun. It is little bit nearer, much nearer to earth than the sun. So the moon is nearer to earth than the sun, and it is smaller than the sun. We see different shapes of the moon on different days. Every day, can you see the moon in same shape? Once you think and tell me. Some day we can see only half of the moon. Some day we can see only a part of it. Some day we can see the full moon. Yes or no? Yes. So we see different shapes of the moon on different days. Different days moon changes its shape. Moon changes its shape on different days. Sometimes we can see only a part of the moon. Yes. Moon. Sometimes we can see only the part of the moon. Only little part. Only a part of the moon we can see. Only this part of the moon we can see. Sometimes we can see what? Half of the moon we can see. Half part we can see. Half of the moon we can see. Sometimes we can see full moon. This is full moon. Full moon. Okay. Yes, sometimes we can see only this part of the moon. Sometimes we can see half of the moon. This is half. This is part. Sometimes we can see the full moon. Yes. This is called, so the part of the moon, this one, sometimes we can see only part. So this is called crescent moon. This moon is called by the name as crescent moon. Okay, crescent moon. C-R-E-S-C-E-N-T. C-R-E-S-C-E-N-T. Crescent moon. The part of the moon. It is called the crescent moon. Sometimes we can see the half moon. Half moon. This is half moon. And sometimes we can see the full moon. Yes. So these are the shapes of the moon. Here, have you seen the following shapes of the moon? They have asked. Yes. Have you seen the shapes of this moon? Every day's moon won't be the same. Sometimes we see half of it, sometimes only part of it, sometimes full moon we can see. Yes or no? Yes. So the part of the moon that we see, that name of that moon is crescent moon. C-R-E-S-C-E-N-T. Crescent moon. And sometime we can see half of the moon. It is actually called half moon. Sometimes we see the full moon. So these are the shapes of the moon. So moon changes its shapes every day. That's about the moon. So you can see the different shapes of the moon here, isn't it? Crescent moon, half moon, full moon. Yes. So the moon is much nearer to earth than the sun. Sun is far away, but moon is nearer to the earth. And moon is smaller than the sun. Sun is very large. Moon is smaller than the sun. The moon changes its shapes every day. We cannot see the moon on the same shape all the days. It changes its shape. Yes, so the part of the moon, some day we can see the part of the moon, it is called the crescent moon. Sometimes we can see the half of the moon, it is half moon, and sometimes the full moon we can see. So these are the shapes of the moon. Okay, so you have already seen these shapes of the moon, isn't it? Yes or no? Yes. Yes, children, so at the daytime, in the daytime we see the sun in the sky, and at night time we see the moon and also stars, the twinkling stars we see at night in the sky. Yes, so next we are going to learn about the stars, the twinkling stars, isn't it? Yes. At night, we see thousands of twinkling stars in the sky. We cannot count the stars. If we look at the sky in the night time, we can see here and there many stars, isn't it? Twinkling stars, shining stars we can see in the sky. Thousands of stars we can see in the sky. No one can count the stars, thousands of stars. We can say simply thousands of stars, maybe more than 1,000. No one can count this. Stars are countless because we can see n number of stars in the sky. Then they are actually big balls of fire. Stars are big balls of fire. We learned that sun is a large hot ball. Sun is also a star. It's the biggest star we can say. Sun is also a star actually. These stars, they are big balls of fire. How you can say that they are big? Because they are so much far. They are very far away from us. That's why it appears like tiny dots or small. It's appear like that because it is very far away from us. That's why it is appearing so small. But actually, stars are very big. Star size is big actually because they are very far away from us. It looks so small when you see from the earth, from here. And from here when you see the star, it looks very small because they are very far away from us. But actually the size of the star is big. So it is telling us stars are big balls of fire. Big balls of fire. They look small because they are far away from our earth. Yes, because they are very far away from us, it looks so small. From here when you see, from earth when you see the stars, it looks like tiny dots, isn't it? Yes, but actually its size is big because they are very far. It's appear like so small. So sun is also a star, children. It is the biggest star we can say. Sun is also a star. Yes. So that's about the stars. So stars are we cannot count the stars in the sky. We can say thousands of stars are there in the sky. We can tell like that, but we cannot count it actually because we can see many stars every time in the sky at night. Actually, they are big balls of fire, we say. Big means they are, because they are very far away from earth, it appears to be so small. Actually, the size is big. Sun is also a star. The biggest star we can say about the sun. It's a big ball, large hot ball, isn't it? Yes, it is also a star, a biggest star. Yes, so what all things we learned here, children? Yes, children, tell me today what we learned. Yes, we learned about the earth and sky. Tell me what you know about the earth now. Yes, earth is the place where we live, isn't it? We all live on earth, not only we human beings, we people. Plants, trees, animals, everything live on earth. Many things we can see around us, all on this earth. At the same time, earth to understand about the earth. Yes, to give us an idea about the earth. Yes, globe. Globe is a model of earth. It gives us an idea how our earth looks like, isn't it? Yes, so we have already seen a globe. Yes, and on the globe, blue color. Many parts we can see, many areas, blue color it is. So, blue color shows, yes, water. Means most part of the earth is covered with water. The rest is land where we live. The other parts, most of the part, it is water. Yes. So, globe help us to understand how our earth looks like. Actually, earth is round in shape. Earth is round in shape. Yes. Then we learned about the sky. Yes, the sky. So, when we look at sky in the daytime, yes, in the daytime, we can see our sun, the bright sun, isn't it? Sun we can see in the daytime. Yes, the sun. The sun. Sun is actually a very large hot ball. It is made up of hot gases. Yes, it gives us heat and light. Sun gives us heat, sun gives us light. And sun rises in the east. Early morning sun rises in the east. And evening it slowly goes down, it sets in the west. Isn't it? Yes. And sun is also a biggest star we can say. Sun is so bright. It is a large hot ball. It gives us heat and light, not only to us, to all the living things on the earth. That's about the sun. It is very far away from us, isn't it? Yes. Then daytime we can see the sun, but sometimes when we see the sun, we cannot see the sun actually because of its bright light in the daytime. Then night time, if we see the sky, if we look at the sky at night, we can see the moon and also stars, isn't it? Yes, we can see the moon and stars at night time in the sky. Yes. Yes, so moon is much nearer to us than the sun. Sun is far away, but moon is nearer to us than the sun. Yes, so we can see different shapes of the moon every day. All the days moon doesn't look the same shape. So moon takes different shapes. Yes, so which are those shapes, children? Yes, crescent moon. Crescent moon means the part of the moon we see sometime, the part of the moon. It is called crescent moon. Then sometimes we can see the half moon. And sometimes we can see full moon also. Yes, so these are the shapes of the moon. It takes different shapes. Moon changes its shapes every day. Yes. Then moon does not have its own light. When sun's light falls on the moon, it reflects. Okay. That's why we can see the moon, bright moon we can see, it shines actually, but sun's light is falling on it, so it is shining. Yes, so that's about the moon. Then at night time we can see twinkling stars in the sky, stars, the countless stars. We cannot count the stars, number of stars we can see in the sky. But actually the star size is big. They are big ball of fire we say. Stars are big ball of fire. Big means actually they are big in size because they are so far away from us. It looks so small. It appears to be so small. Like tiny dots it is appearing. It appears like small dots. Actually the stars are very big in size. There are n number of stars in the sky because we cannot count the stars. Simply we can say thousands of stars and all, but no one can count the stars because here and there many stars we can see in the sky. They shines at night. That's why they are called shining stars, twinkling stars. Yes, so we learned about the earth and sky. We learned about earth and we learned about the sky. The daytime we see the sun, nighttime we see the moon and the stars. Yes. Now it's time to recall. We live on earth. We all live on earth. A globe is a model of the earth. Yes, a globe. What is a globe? It's a model of the earth. It gives us an idea how our earth looks like. The sun is made up of very hot gases. The sun, daytime we can see the sun. It is made up of hot gases. The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. Yes, morning we can see the sun rising in the east direction, and slowly it goes down in the evening and it sets in the west. The moon is much nearer to the earth than the sun. Moon is much nearer to the earth. The stars are actually big balls of fire. Actually, stars are big balls of fire because they are so far away from us. It appears to be so small, but actually they are big. Yes, so we have completed the lesson, children. Now it's time for you to read. So please go through the lesson well, read the lesson thoroughly, learn the spellings, learn about our earth, the sun, the moon, the stars and all. Okay? Yes.